Hey guys, it's Saturday the 11th of July and flying at Pandy in Wales, and as you can see from the sky, it's blue skies and 33-degree heat in the middle of this heat wave. So forecast was 12 to 18 miles an hour on the hill, which is quite strong for Pandy, and only a few of us managed to get away. I was told after I'd landed a couple of hours later that quite a few people were getting dragged through the ferns and even the wall behind takeoff. So it was definitely a cheeky day, and due to the heat I was expecting it to be super turbulent, which it was. So with me thinking that it was going to be super turbulent, before I started trying to push around the corner of Pandy, I wanted to get sufficient height, and to be fair, the thermals were anywhere between 3 and 5 meters a second. Some of them bubble thermals, some of them quite consistent. Having discussed with other pilots the day before when they were flying, low down was obviously quite rough, and the last thing I wanted is collapses anywhere near Pandy Ridge. So you can see there I've got straight up to 3,500 feet, and then start pushing down the ridge line. Quite lucky really, because I only saw 2 wings in the 2 hours that I was flying. So that's sort of one, I thought maybe it's to do with people not being able to get off the takeoff point, and then secondly it starts to doubt in your mind, is it because I'm flying in conditions that weren't suitable? The conditions were tricky, but nothing untoward, and like I said, just active flying. So as I got closer to the cat's back, I could see a couple of pilots out on Hay Bluff right in the distance. You won't pick that up on the video, but then I also saw 3 pilots who were trying to make their way from Pandy to Hayes Bluff, bomb out and land in the valley in between. So I was a little bit cautious before pushing across, and actually when I got across I was pretty high, to be fair. So next little bit is one of my mistakes of the flight. I took a thermal from Cat's back across to the Pandy Ridge. When I got halfway across I lost the thermal and then was in 3 or 4 meters sink, and very quickly, I don't have a video of it, but I was below ridge height in rotor, and probably the next 3 or 4 minutes was pretty intense of keeping the wing open and also trying to keep a direction to fly out the back of the Cat's back. I'll definitely know next time several hundred feet is not enough in those conditions. I need to be 1,000, 1,500 feet going over the top of that gap. So you can see I'm slowly but surely working my way out of the gap and getting back into clean air, and then starting to think about making my way back down to the landing zone. Today I only had a 2-hour window, and I had to get back and then drive 100 miles back home, as it was my lad's birthday and me and the missus were going to go out for a meal. So what I start doing now is actually pushing away from the ridge, and there is just a slight valley in front of Pandy. It is slight. Again, however, push in front of that to where the river is and looking for sink really all the way to the car park. And it pretty much works. It's getting us from about 3,500 feet to 2,200 feet by the time I get to the landing field area. And you can see we've probably got about 2.5 minutes left of the video, and already I'm just trying to get down, and I knew it was going to be super lifty. Look at all those cornfields, you know, with 33-degree heat. There's 18 mile an hour wind apparently on the ground, and it's pretty rough, pretty ropey. Every time I spiral down, I get smashed. Every time I sit still, I get smashed. So it's just a battle to get down into the landing field. So my thought process when conditions are like this is just keep the speed in the wing. Be that if I'm doing a turn, again, let the wing roll out of it. Try and be as minimal as I can on the brakes, and generally just keep the airspeed going. Like I say, there was about 4 or 5 little dust devils. I couldn't see them, but when you fly through them, you know about it. So it was just about trying to pick my opportunity as well. So once I got hit with one of them, I'd go into sink, try and follow that sink, and then just follow it back into the car park. Not nice conditions at all. It's those type of conditions where you end up with, you know, lower leg injury or something like that. So yeah, to be fair, it was quite nice to be on the ground once I've been struggling all that time. You can see there I'm just ding-donging it, as I call it, just keeping air spinning off the top of the wing, trying to reduce as much lift as I possibly can while keeping some sort of control of that wing. And at this point now I know I'm below that shear of heat. I'm definitely going to come into land, and I'll just get a little bit of a pop-up. Not a bad landing really, to say the conditions were pretty rough and ropey. Hope you enjoyed the flight, guys. If you did, please subscribe, pass it on to your mates. Let's see if I can get above that 100 subscribers. Thanks for watching.